the dicks.
I can't.
All of the dicks. Oh, I thought we were doing a song.
Oh, we kind of were.
I was getting ready. I was going to come in with something. No, it's too late. It's too late. I don't have it. I don't have anything.
Why is that funny?
It didn't. It wasn't.
Just wasn't expecting.
We were Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
You were
in the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Yeah.
Fly me to the moon.
All right, whenever you gentlemen are ready.
I'm ready. I got my laptop too. I'm amazing.
Have you heard that new Fallout Boy song that makes me want to fucking kill myself?
Is that the name of it?
That's what it's called, yes.
No, that's a Nirvana song.
I hate myself and I want to die.
Yeah.
No, it's just fucking really obnoxious, and it's on all these NBA commercials now.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good.
We're going down there.
And the beer tastes better than I remember.
Remember me for centuries.
No, that won't happen.
That's
Yeah,
fucking obnoxious.
They're gonna. That's
Yeah.
gonna go away.
Soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. Whenever y'all ready.
What?
Chester swallowing dick.
My mic seems to be really loud.
Yeah, it's
It is when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when I go?
What about when I burp inward?
That was my favorite part about your playthroughs last night. Was just the random. Sorry.
It's the mic's attached to my face. I turn my head and I'm like, oh, it's still there. You still heard that.
All right. Whenever you gentlemen are ready. Shall we start it again? Take two.
I'm sure it sounded really awesome coming through the room and coming through the speaker on the camera and then coming back through the computer.
Is the camera speaker shouldn't be on?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it should. It's not on. It's ours.
I don't know.
All right, let's try it again. Welcome to the Casual Cowards of Gaming. My name is Dirk.
I'm Chester.
I'm Ryan.
We are on episode 35 talking about the Shadow of Mordor.
Dude, you got to say it like Shadow of Mordor.
I can't
say Mordor.
Like you're in Rammstein.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I don't have that deep guttural.
You have to speak friend and enter.
What is friend in Elven?
Isn't
or what
it?
is it?
It's like mellow.
Middle.
It's very Jewy, whatever it is. It's got a Yiddish twang to it.
Twang?
Yeah.
Yiddish twang.
Yes, when I think of Jews, I think of twang. It's just like
yeah, they're very
Twittish.
Western.
Twittish, yeah.
Yeah. They got the same hats, kind of. 10-gallon Yiddish hats.
Yeah, with the curls on the sides
and the
and
guns.
and
I think Gandalf was Jewish.
Yeah.
it could have been, yeah. I mean, Gandalf the
Gay.
Well, he
Gandalf
was
the-
gray. He was Jewish when he was gray.
Why not when he was white?
Because Jews are just.
Because he was Christian when he was white. Because he was Jesus.
We're going
he was
down
Jewish,
we're going down a
and then he
path.
died.
He was reborn.
and then he was reborn. So now
So
he's
now
a
he's
Christian.
done.
He's a born again.
So now,
That actually, I think that is a theme in the Lord of the Rings. Is
nah, bro, you're thinking of the Lion
no,
Witch
no,
and the
no,
Wardrobe.
Oh, you fucker! That almost was bad.
I'm Spider-Man.
No, didn't you? You know why Middle Earth is called Middle Earth, right?
Because it's not regular Earth,
Because it's like the Middle East.
Yes, and
fraught with danger.
No, no. Middle Earth is because it's the Earth between heaven, which would be Upper Earth, and Lower Earth
yeah?
would be hell.
So it's
Middle
purgatory.
Earth, no, it's just in between. It's in between heaven and hell. which is where
So,
we live.
like where all the fossils are.
So that's why Aslan was there. And he was the son of God.
Yes, and Santa was there giving
Mhm.
out Turkish delight. I'm not sure how the
And that's where
story
Earthworm
goes.
Jim lives.
Groovy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
It sounds correct.
we were
This
talking.
is all factual. Look it up. I'm gonna go edit some Wikipedia.
Check the facts. No, we're talking about Shadow of Mordor. It is the Assassin's Creed game that we apparently wanted
Yeah.
and never got.
And deserved.
And deserved.
Yeah, it was Batman
It was
meets,
the Batman
meets
game I
Assassin's
wanted.
Creed.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
With all of the fighting, and a lot
Combat
more
system.
violence.
Yeah, but we will get to that. We are going to start off every episode like we do with Todd's Gaming News. And we actually have things to talk about, so I don't know who wants to start it off. I think Chester was hammering away at something. before we
First,
started.
I just noticed that the Homeworld Remastered collection's coming out. I don't know if you guys have played Homeworld at all.
No, because you were more of a
But
PC gamer.
It's
when I
a
wasn't.
real-time strategy multiplayer like StarCraft or Warcraft, any of those, but it's three-dimensional in space.
In space.
It's fucking epic. You mine asteroid belts and build starships and just it's fucking epic. And they're coming out with a remastered collection, which I think will be pretty badass.
Wait, so is it like Eve?
I've never
It's like-
played Eve.
It's like EVE Online, but without all the robbery.
Yes, all of Eve. Oh, I mean, it looks
Well,
pretty,
it's not
looks
like
pretty good.
it's more like StarCraft, but three-dimensional. It's not massive multiplayer.
Oh, it's not?
No.
I want to play it now.
Yeah, it's like a real-time strategy game,
Wait, but
not an online role-playing game.
what was the Star Wars game that kind of let us down? The
It's over there. You can see how far? Oh,
well, the boxes
in the way.
are not turned right.
Well, it's a
Something of the Republic.
PS4?
Shadow of the Republic.
yes. It's in that PS4 box.
Yes.
I don't know. It's over there. It's back there. It's that game, that Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Something Empire.
Okay.
Galaxies.
no,
real-time
no.
strategy one.
not
Yeah.
Galaxies.
It was good, but I figured out how to break it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it to work properly, and I didn't like it because it wasn't Knights of the Old Republic.
Empires at War.
Empire War.
Empire War. There you go. There you go. So I liked it. So I mean, I'm looking at the screenshots. If this is it the older game? When did that come out? The Homeworld was
The first one I think was 99, and then Homeworld 2 was 2003.
okay. So I can see this being. Oh,
But my old roommate and I used to play on the local area network.
Can you play
LAN-
online at all, like
LAN,
with
as
people,
you
just
say?
not
Yeah.
massively?
okay. So I'd be down
Connect
for that.
via IP address. Yeah, I think we should get a little game going. Maybe
Yeah,
do
I
an
like-
episode in the future.
Oh no, because
I like playing video
we could
games
get
with you
our
guys.
we could get a bad game going with or a game going with our bad lawyer.
Yeah.
which will also be a bad game.
He'll probably crush us. He's
I don't know. I gave him a
what's-
run for his money during the
I think that he was
marathon.
just playing with.
he's
you.
a
I
fucking
think that-
he's a sleeper.
I don't know.
I hate it.
No. He slow rolls it, and then by the time you think that you're attacking and taking out his one base, it's like, oh, that was my
There's
dummy
like
base.
three
That was
other
my dummy
bases.
base.
Yeah.
So no, but he wants a rematch. So we're gonna get that going. Maybe we can do it with that.
I think we should try to get Homeworld 2 going.
When did they say it's coming out?
Well, the date on Amazon, if you want to pre-order it, and I'm against pre-ordering games, first of all. But
Yeah.
the
fuck
date on
that
Amazon,
shit.
and it says this is not a definite date, is December 31st, 2015. So the end of next year,
Oh well, then
which will no doubt be pushed back 17 times.
mark your calendars.
Right? Mark your calendars for November of 2016.
Okay, so we can get maybe 1 or 2 games of Command and Conquer in before that.
Well, we
Possibly,
could get
perhaps.
the original game.
Okay,
We could try doing the Homeworld 2 from 2003.
I wonder if they have that on Steam.
I'm already looking.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
Next on our list was the Telltale game.
Oh, Borderlands, because you were dropping a deuce, or as we were saying,
I
was
was.
smuggling Wookiees? Is when you,
Smuggling Wookiees.
smuggling Wookiees is when you're passing gas and not telling anybody.
No. Sorry,
Not
it's
on-
a suggested game on the forum right now, but they haven't
Yeah.
picked it up yet.
Oh,
so.
okay. You were deucing and you read a
Oh, it
Game
was just-
Informer from March.
From March.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Telltale Games coming out with an episode-based Borderlands game.
I heard about that. I'm Telltale hasn't done me dirty yet. The Jurassic Park game that I haven't even played.
But see, how are they gonna? Because Borderlands is already a very established franchise. Like something like Jurassic Park or Back to the Future or The Walking Dead wasn't already a deeply established franchise. I'm just wondering how they're going to do that and keep the same fan base and not disappoint them. That's going to be rough. It's going to be hard for them.
agree necessarily.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Telltale themselves have a hardcore fan base.
They do.
Well, but I think that your argument right there, like they even though they're already taking established franchises, like they took Jurassic Park.
Oh, remember all those great Jurassic Park games?
Well, no, but I'm saying like just no. I'm not saying a gaming franchise.
Well,
just
that's what I'm saying.
like,
This is a game franchise.
Yeah.
And they're turning it into probably a different style of game, but using the same.
Yeah.
Oh no,
lore.
it's going to be a point and click.
Yeah. You're not going to go into it expecting a first person.
Hey, no. Okay, so
shooter.
you guys haven't played The Walking Dead.
I played it a little bit.
Oh, dude, that is so anxiety ridden.
Yeah.
For a point and click, it's
actually just got the first season of it. I haven't played it yet though.
Yeah, the first season. I think I picked up the second season. I'll have to go back. I did a big gaming purchase like a couple weeks ago, and I think that was in it. So we'll figure it out. Like, no, seriously, between humble bundles or like just random sales, like I'm hoarding games in case everything like there's a disaster.
And all of the electricity's off, and you need somewhere to set all of your drinks. You can't play them.
No, because
ice coasters.
Most of them are digital, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But no, I keep buying games. Steam's offline, man. Won't let me fucking play. This is bullshit.
There hasn't been electricity for 3 weeks.
Dirk, you're missing an arm. Just trying to pass the time,
There
man.
are wild animals eating pieces of you. I'm watching it happen, and you're not even trying to stop it.
Anyway, no, I think I have faith that Telltale will do a good job.
I think so.
And if they don't, then this will be one of their first bad outings. I mean, they all can't be winners.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I think it'll be good
Well,
because
they
they always do good stuff.
Series of Doctor Who games.
But trying to balance that.
Did they?
This is a Telltale game. And
Really?
This is a Borderlands game.
I haven't played those.
They were. They were okay, but they weren't as.
Well, no, but
there weren't alternate stories.
You Doctor Who fans have it like broken down to who's the writer and who's doing this and like who's doing that.
And who's the best
doctor, no, don't look.
right?
Yeah, you're talking about who's the doctor,
Everyone's got
who's
their
writing
favorite
which episode. So if anybody steps in and throws that off, you're just like,
well,
this-
they didn't do
No,
it
I'm
with
not-
my favorite doctor.
Okay, I'm not saying that it was.
I didn't go that far.
I'm not saying that it sucked because of the writing or something. It's just the Telltale games always have, your choices affect the outcome of later events in the game. But it wasn't like that. It was like you had a set number of things you had to do to complete the level.
Okay,
and it was very linear. I'm just saying, as far as Telltale games go, it could have been a little cooler, but
you want like more choices and more more
How
stuff.
long ago was that? Like an early one or something?
it was a few years back.
No, actually, real quick, I saw this out of my peripheral. We should probably explain to the one viewer
What
who's
this
watching
Beautiful.
what that
I
thing is.
thought we
right
were going to
there.
bring that on towards the end of our news.
Okay, well, we can
During
talk
this
about that.
empty bullet point.
It's actually the name of my next punk band.
Empty bullet point. First album, more tattoos than Joe.
Yeah, well, that might be Joe watching. Hey, Joe. So okay, the next thing on the list, if anybody hasn't seen it, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. There's a trailer out there that is just, for lack of better words, totally brutal.
Total brutal with 2 O's.
Yeah, total brutal. Yeah, it starts off having a horse's head lopped. I mean, it's all full motion video. It's CGI and stuff. It's not gameplay, but I don't know. It's worth a look. And I mean, they hate horses over there at the old studio. I can't even. Who makes The Witcher? Let's see that we were talking about that. The Witcher is a series that we
Horsehead Studios.
Yeah, they'd probably be the rival, Horsehead Studios' rival.
Yeah,
because 2 times in that they fuck up horses like really bad, with no regard. So anyway, go check that out.
The lead programmer was paralyzed in a horse accident.
Oh God!
It's like, finally, I can take my revenge.
I'll show that. Them. Whoa!
Hi.
Oh.
Good to see you.
oh my.
Oh my!
Oh my.
Then we'll kind of glance off that.
Go?
I kind of went like little. Well, we all went fucking Takai.
We did. TK.
Takai?
It's okay to be TK.
Takai, yeah. Oh, I'm not going there. Anyway, if anybody who listens to us have played The Witcher, that is a game that's kind of flown under our radar. I heard the second one was pretty good.
It hasn't flown under my radar at all because I hear about it every week at work. Hey, Ryan, you played The Witcher yet?
Well, why don't
Michael.
Why don't you just play The Witcher?
Maybe I should. Just so I can, dude, I played it and I fucking hated it just so I can be mean to him.
Oh, we've already done
I
that
really
once.
love it. I just love the shit out of it. Like, I fucking hate that game, Michael, and now I hate you.
It's like Chippendale 2 all over again.
You're
Aw.
fired.
Again, sorry, Eric. We just didn't like the game. he got mad. Anyway, he'll never listen to another episode. Nobody listens to episodes until they request one, and then even if they come on, they don't. They're like
Right?
they don't listen to that episode.
I don't even listen to him.
I know people who want to come on the show and won't listen to it. Just go fuck yourself.
Chester's just like he's
They can hear that.
They're not going to hear it. They don't listen to the fucking show.
You want to drop some names when you like fuck you.
Yeah.
The off chance that
Bill
they
Clinton.
listen.
Why don't you listen to the show, asshole?
Well, the kid we had on for the Jack and Daxter episode,
I'd love
Connor,
to be on your episode.
he listened to one episode prior and then pestered me until I let him on the show. And now he's pestering me again to be back on the show.
He hasn't even listened to
because
the
he sat
episode he
in
was
my
on.
chair.
Exactly.
He sat in my chair at my house, and he is now welcome back over here
With his big ginger beard.
with his big ginger beard.
No, he actually okay. So Jack 2 is not a game that we would normally do, and we didn't really enjoy it all that much. It was kind of limited open world, but I can see how it was a good game like, back in the day. But yeah, what was his name? Connor, yeah,
Connor.
Conair, yeah. He wanted to come on, and he was a good guy. Like I really like Connor.
He's a good dude.
But he pestered us to come on the show. Which anybody, listen, if you've got a voice and you want to talk about some type of
you don't
game,
even have to be attractive. Listen to my voice; it's amazing.
sultry.
I am so fucking ugly.
And even if
Yeah.
if you're hideous, we'll put you like if you're worse than Ryan, we'll sit you in front of the camera with facing us,
with
so
your
you
back
can't
to
even. Yeah,
We'll put a backwards hat on
this is
you
a
with like a
relatively
picture of
new
Ryan
development.
Gosling on
We
it.
usually don't even fucking have cameras up. I mean, I don't know what you're doing in your free time. You got an alternative YouTube channel? You got an Xtube?
Yeah, I got next to.
Burping on camera.
Yeah.
or
X
what?
Hamster?
I'm on BearTube.
Oh,
Oh God.
One day you're gonna come in here and I
you
forgot to put my corn oil away. I just got
Did you
a
say
big
fellow
industrial
god?
size fucking tub of it. And it's like a ball gag on there. I was like, oh God, sorry guys, I was I'm taking video classes.
You just wanted to use that. You wanted to use that so bad. You just like you found that today. You're like, where can I use this in my life today?
Oh, I've been doing that for years.
But now everyone knows you do it. Finally.
So anyway, Connor came on the show, and then the next week I was like, "So is Connor listening to the episode? What did you think?" And Chester's like, "No, he doesn't even leave. He's not going to listen."
Doesn't
So
like the sound of his own voice.
I don't like
Maybe
the sound of
he's
my
he's
voice.
the person watching right now.
Connor, you're not, so don't worry about
I
it.
like the sound of my voice. I've got kind of a southern drawl.
You would like the sound. There's nothing wrong with Chester. I sound like a nasally fucking lesbian woman, which I'm fine with. I
A
mean,
nasally lesbian woman.
I also sound
All
like
right.
a lesbian.
Yes,
maybe.
True.
what you got going there, Ryan? You're messing up our stream.
No, it's still going. I just wanted to see if anyone was
I
talking
don't
to
think we
us.
need to watch our own stream.
Yeah,
I
let's
need
just
to
do that.
watch us while we're watching us.
Meta.
Watch
It's
us.
meta.
All right.
Watching me watch.
Was that Ross Boss
I don't know.
commenting while we? Hi
Yeah.
Ross. If
Hey
that's
Ross,
you.
that's probably his Ross. Hey buddy.
What's up?
Um,
I'll meet you on the roof.
let's talk about the greatest game ever made.
Oh, this is what I wanted to get to. This is
Assassin's Creed Hellraiser. I mean Unity.
Hellraiser.
Yeah, all the people with no skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's pretty freaky.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys go ahead because you guys were. This is your franchise, and I'm kind of
I
removed
was
from
really excited about Unity, and now I'm just reading about it's
Heard
buggy
nothing
as
good.
shit. And apparently, the city of Paris is beautiful. It's one of the best cities they've ever made. Hey, hook me up, bro. And it's hell to get around because they also populated the entire city of Paris like it's really populated.
as densely.
yeah, as
Paris.
densely as So you have to run around on the roofs all the time, which I don't mind. I like the parkour, but
That's the magic and the flying.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to.
but sometimes you got to run on the street, and sometimes there's a bunch of goddamn Parisians in your way. So there's bugs where you just get sucked into the ground. You can't get out of the bales of hay. But
Did you see the rest of that story? What I actually was doing a little bit of reading while I was smuggling Wookiees.
smuggling. Oh, you're pooping?
Yeah,
Making bears.
making bears.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
There you go. There's one you can have.
There's a good one.
Yeah, we were actually having a conversation of like alternative, like
Euphemisms for pooping,
Oh, like feeding the rats.
feeding the rats,
Yeah.
making bears, slaying giants,
Taking
That's
the
what
Cosby
slaying
kids to the pool.
giants.
Well, he was saying like,
So that was a little cliche.
well, no, because he
that
said
was a little played out.
he was said like, what were you saying? That it wasn't smuggling Wookiees because we came up with that you were going to make Wookiees or drop
No,
the
no,
Wookiees
it
off.
was smuggling Wookiees.
No, smuggling Wookiees was what I said.
Well, my roommate said he wanted to be a Wookiee smuggler. I said, "Oh, you want to be a Wookiee smuggler? Like, you mean you need to take a dump?"
Okay, so
You're smuggling Wookiees?
Yeah. Well, and that led me to believe that Chester poops like an owl, like eats its furthest food.
And he just shits out like a furry pellet.
Yeah, that's so that like it worried me that either what Chester was putting into his mouth while he was eating, or what's crawling into his mouth while he's sleeping.
Chester, where's your cat? I don't know. I haven't seen him for days.
But I got Wookiees and bears because he did two things where it had a lot of hair.
Wookiees and bears.
I understand the color. That's what you're going for, but I went to
been
the
around Chester when he shits. He screeches like an owl. It's real creepy.
Well, he does that weird when he's trying to wolf.
Just walks out of the bathroom.
It's weird.
Just looks around all wide-eyed.
Chester, chew your sandwich. It's just fucking wolfing it down. Oh, and now I have a nightmare in my head of a YouTube video that I saw.
Lord.
Anyway,
So it was Assassin's Creed.
no, okay, Assassin's Creed. No, Ubisoft. They put a 12-hour gag on the media for the first 12 hours of sales because the media was talking about, this is in Forbes. This was written up in Forbes recently, is that the media was saying, or like that's what they were reporting, is like the game was overly buggy, and something that Ubisoft did, whatever you pronounce it, made it so they couldn't talk about it for 12 hours before the first initial game sales were out.
Yeah.
And then they let everybody talk about it because by that time people had probably already figured it out. What the fuck, man? That is
So they intentionally made it overly buggy?
no. They intentionally made it so that the media outlets couldn't talk about it.
It was going to get lambasted the second it was released.
Well, yeah, you can put that as a stipulation in an advanced copy. Like, you're not allowed to talk about the game until after it comes out. I don't know why.
No. This was 12 hours after it was already on sale.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Well, my coworker pre-ordered it for PC, and he said even though it was pre-ordered and pre-downloaded, he couldn't play it until 1 a.m. So
yeah,
they
postponed
postponed the release
until it was activated.
They postponed the release 1 hour instead of releasing it at midnight. And then the second you were able to open the game, there was a 3-hour download immediately. So they postponed it so they could release this update that took 3 hours to download for a game that's still buggy as fuck.
So that sucks. So maybe I'll pick it up.
Stop pre-ordering games.
Well,
stop giving them your money before they release it.
Remember when they used to just release a video game?
We could say
and
like
that was the video game. Wasn't that awesome?
Right?
No, you can't do that. Well, because you fell into that trap. I mean, as much as we love Borderlands,
I'm not doing it anymore.
We didn't pre-order Borderlands, but you came home and you immediately bought the
season pass.
So before you even started the game, you had dropped almost $100, if not more,
stupid.
into that. And I was just kind of like, "Are you sure you want to?" No, I already paid for it, man. It's already said and done. So,
and I did the same exact thing with Assassin's Creed 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it was that DLC was fucking awful. The Tyranny of King Washington, that was fine.
I did it for Assassin's Creed 4.
But the stupid, you could turn into a bear or a wolf and like a bird or something. So fucking stupid. I didn't download the last one. It was so bad. Yeah, they were just
he's
so
already a bear.
Yeah, why do I need to become a bear in a video game?
Different bear. If Connor,
I make bears.
If Connor could turn into that and do something, right?
Jesus Christ, what is that? Did you see that thing? It just climbed right up the wall.
Nicole, I need ibuprofen. That
was Dirk's impression of Ryan.
That was pretty good. That was really good. It's usually Benadryl and beer.
Nicole, I need a burrito. That's my wife when she wakes up in the morning. You making me breakfast? No, but I want a burrito. So
okay,
make one. No. She pouted this morning until I made her eggs, and by pouted I mean nagged. I'll make the fucking eggs.
Because he won't make eggs for himself, and he's already got everything out, and he won't make more eggs.
Oh yeah,
because he's a monster.
No, I didn't even make eggs. I didn't make eggs for myself.
I've seen you do it.
To me? To you?
No, just I think I passed out at your house once, and you made eggs, but you were done with eggs for like 30 seconds, so you were done with eggs. And she got up and she's like, "Oh, you making breakfast?" Like, "No, I already." And you're already like, you're ready to go. You're like eating a bagel and shit. And like, "No, I already made breakfast." Like,
no, man,
she wasn't awake.
Listen,
this train has left the station.
If Dirk's breakfast train has already fucking left and is done and gone, and she gets woken up by the smell, and then like takes her time getting out there and like rolls out of bed like 30 minutes later. Yeah, I'm not making her eggs. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She has everything right there. She's standing in an upright position. She can make the fucking eggs.
I already dirtied the paying for you.
You see that? You see that? She put a ring on it. I don't got to make eggs. Okay, I've passed that challenge.
So let's talk about Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Yeah, we're talking about the bugs, and I was talking about the suppression of.
So
Well, I heard Unity was boring as shit too. Like Assassin's Creed 3, you just don't care about the
like
character.
you don't care about the character. That sucks because Ezio, everyone likes Ezio. Like I didn't care about Altair, but I
Captain
really liked,
Kenway I really liked as well.
Yeah. So it's like a hit and miss every single one.
It's like the Indiana Jones movies.
Are they going with a different?
or Windows versions? Every other one is good. Every other one is shitty.
Yeah, I'm torn because I have Windows 7 and Windows 8, and I still hate.
But you made Windows 8 look like Windows 7.
But Windows 7's
But
better.
occasionally it'll rear its ugly head. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck you.
I skipped
sidebar.
Vista. I've never used it.
Vista?
Windows Vista.
I think
It's Vista.
I'm not sure you understand.
It's like Velveeta cheese.
It's
It's
not.
creamy.
It's
It's
not.
not real.
Windows Velvista.
Thank you.
I don't think that's right. But
So Assassin's Creed Rogue.
And
You were
Rogue, I've
still-
heard good things.
Yeah, a lovable scamp of a pirate master.
I like
It's
how
the
they
same
kept
stuff,
the
the boat
pirate
stuff,
realm.
the boat things, and I haven't heard anything bad about it.
Well, doesn't it bother you that
So-
okay, so if it's on last gen consoles, it's got the same boat mechanics as Assassin's Creed 4. You paid for the season. We'll go back
Yeah.
to loop back to season pass.
That should have been the DLC.
That should have-
you
shouldn't have
got
been a DLC
instead of
or
the,
like,
what
you
did
know,
you call
something-
it? The underwater railroad.
Underwater Railroad.
Which is still bad. I
It
mean,
was terrible. It
Sorry.
was the really short DLC, and I mean, I'm all for freeing the slaves.
at the pool.
But not in my video games.
Oh, we're not talking about pooping. We're talking about something.
Underwater Railroad. There's another.
No. Didn't miss me. So
My goodness. My goodness.
Hey, we
Oh
still
my-
have one viewer. I thought they would have left after that.
No, it hasn't hit yet. Wait for it. 'Cause
There's a delay.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
lag.
that's right. 30
There's a
seconds
delay.
later, -1 viewers.
But okay, like going back because they did that with Left 4 Dead 2. Like Left 4 Dead 2 was supposed to be a DLC, and they turned around and sold it as a full game. So
Didn't they do that with Saints Row 4?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
now,
Now they're gonna do that with
Saints
with
Row
Gat out of
5
Hell,
is
yeah.
supposed to be a DLC, but it's going to be a full game.
oh.
I'm okay with that.
As long as it
Yeah.
turns out to be a full game.
I'm okay with paying for a full game.
So now I have to get them both, and
Sorry.
I'll judge them
All right.
accordingly.
All right. So yeah, we'll probably have an episode on one of those pretty soon, right?
Word. Probably have to be Rogue because you guys don't have next gen systems. No big deal.
I got a PC, motherfucker.
Your PC
Yeah, but
sucks.
now I'm not sure I want to pay for the game.
Oh no. I did the research. My PC is just slightly beefier than your PS4 for graphic wise.
Yeah, I know. And when we get to Shadow of Mordor, I'll talk about that. What else we got?
Oh,
your favorite
oh.
thing ever.
Just Cause 3, man.
It should be like have one of those subtitle things. Just Cause 3, farting parachutes.
dude. Who cares? I don't care what this is.
Right?
Just Cause 3 is my
Parachute diarrhea.
yeah, dude. It might as well because you're just like, oh, I'll just fly. Oh, I'll just cut it loose and free. I don't know. Is that the sound of parachute?
That's the sound of when it comes out your butt. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that sound?
Yeah, that's the parachute sound.
But a little more windy.
Yeah.
Kind of with a.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so you have in Just Cause 3, if anybody, Just Cause 2, if you haven't played it, you have a grappling hook and you have a parachute.
It's
and
everything.
That's all that matters.
It's everything that Bionic Commando should have been.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it should have been. I watched a YouTube video online where this guy, because you can do a grappling hook to where if you're on a truck, you can actually tether yourself to the truck and then like parasail off the back of it, so you're still tethered to it. So this guy actually tethered 2 jumbo jets together as they took off. I spent like 3 hours trying to do that, and I couldn't do it because like the jets like just kept flying in circles around each other until finally they crashed into the ocean. It was just like
That's awesome.
it was mystical. But it's like a huge open world game. So Just Cause 3, if that comes out on the next gen systems and they're ramping it up, or if they're gonna add as much to it as they would for the PS4.
Just imagine the size of the sandbox
Dude,
they can make.
Well, I couldn't even get Just Cause, dude.
Jeez.
Just Cause 2, I couldn't get through the whole thing. Like I think that's a game that I probably sunk 20 hours into, and I played maybe 15 minutes of the story. Like that's it. It's
Awesome.
ridiculous.
I'll have to fire that up soon.
Yeah, because you bought that back when you had a Windows XP and it wouldn't let you play. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, set aside 40 hours of your life because it's just ridiculous. You're gonna do shit like
Just call in for a week.
yeah, just call
Just
no,
get
no,
it just a week.
no, call into life
I
for a
wish.
week. For a week, you're done skis. Like if you're gonna be streaming something, stream that. Even
Yeah.
though nobody really cares anymore.
You have to make that every time you do a parachute, though. You have to make that noise.
Dance monkey. No, I meant like dance monkey. Like we wanted to make the noise. Yeah, so make the noise. Dance monkey. Okay.
No.
You want to make the monkey dance? You're not gonna make the monkey dance.
The monkey's dancing.
And the last one, you found this, didn't you, Chester?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this on Kotaku. There's a
We don't
stormtrooper,
advocate for Kotaku.
not an actual stormtrooper, a member of the 501st Legion, which is a cosplay group that does stormtrooper costumes. A member named Scott Loxley is walking across Australia.
Of Loxley?
Scott of Loxley is walking across Australia. He's already walked 5,700 miles
Wow.
in 18 months.
All right.
Does he
And
come?
he's doing it. He's already raised
Is-
$20,000 for a children's hospital in Australia.
That's awesome. Is he American or does he come from the land down under?
I don't know, but he's a man and he's at work.
Well done. Ryan was not expecting.
You were
that.
not expecting that.
Hey, wow.
That hit him really hard.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sure he's got a regiment of Vegemite sandwiches.
There you go. Oh, sorry.
Jesus,
You do that.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to see if anybody. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude! Ross is just blowing up.
Right? Ross is.
Yeah.
I can't.
Chatty.
I can't. I got computers everywhere. Someone else
got
do it.
I got it.
So I thought that was pretty
That
neat.
was pretty cool. So let's get into the main Vegemite.
Oh, okay. Let me just
Let's bite into this Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah, we are talking about if this thing would work. I guess it's not working anymore.
Oh, cool. Well, we don't need music anyways. I don't even like this music.
I guess that's working.
Middle Earth.
Maybe it's just really quiet.
Shadow
music.
of Mordor.
Yeah.
I think it actually starts.
Oh, but first, let's talk about this.
Oh yeah, we got to talk
Oh,
about
the last bullet point.
Yeah, the empty bullet point.
My baby right here.
Yeah, Chester. Woo!
That's right.
Chester won himself the Nintendo Olympics. For anybody out there that cares what the Nintendo Olympics is, it's
It's the Nintendo Olympics.
a Nintendo Olympics. It's self-explanatory.
16-man double elimination tournament.
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
pretty much what it is.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We choose all sorts of games. This year I kind of phoned it in, which I apologize. So next year will be a lot better.
Actually, this wasn't that bad. The at the beginning, what was the first thing? Mario or
Tetris.
Tetris was
Tetris.
the
That was
first
a little
round.
slow. We should have done 2 TVs on Tetris.
Probably, but I wanted to I wanted to get into the like the anxiety. I wanted everybody to feel the anxiety that only
I felt
like
no anxiety,
No, because you'd already been through it. Like
and I destroyed it.
yeah.
I wrecked Tetris. Actually, I only win by like 70 points or something
You got first place, right?
on Tetris. Yeah,
Now you got 16,000.
16,185.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
Nice.
an excellent driver.
I thought that I had done better than that. I thought I had gotten 16,600.
Okay, as much as I love that you won, and then Eric got second, and Arnott took third.
Mhm.
I love that the guy who calls us Low T, Paul, who will be listening to this on Monday after we post this, he won, lost to Tetris. He got because we did everybody played Tetris.
Oh, that's right. The top 8
Yeah.
moved to the winners bracket.
Top 8 moved to the winners bracket. You had a 3-minute run on level 3 to score as much as you can. The top 8 moved to the winners bracket. The bottom 8 moved to the losers bracket. Paul lost by 21 points.
Ooh,
That's a brick drop. That's
yeah.
so. And then after that, he lost at Wii Bowling in the losers bracket
That ruined his life.
by 2 pins.
No, Jesus.
So he was between 4th and 5th by 2 pins. And then, as much as he dogs on us for being low T, he walked around the whole night. I don't even want to be in the winner's bracket. Well, you don't understand. I'm a winner. He went Kanye West on
He
us.
did.
He went so Kanye West. I don't understand what's going on here, but I should be winning.
Yeah,
I should be winning.
All I do is eat chicken breast and work out. I don't know why I can't play video games
Why
really
can't I
good.
win? Why can't I win? He went a little Kanye.
Sorry, Paul. That's what we do. I mean,
Right?
you would beat us in a push-up contest.
Ooh, he would.
Yeah, like bad. It'd be really. I can't even do a pull-up.
Seriously,
So,
drink beer and play video games.
Dude,
That's all I do. That's all I do, baby. I train
come
year
with it, son.
round.
Come with it.
No, I love how like you actually posted on Facebook the only thing you said, like the only thing that I trained for.
Well,
was
because
the drinking.
Eric was saying like you something about being sober and doing better or doing worse.
No, he just said like, I was too drunk to play. Like I'm just drunk. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Like, or me being drunk actually helped me out in Tetris. I'm like,
no, he said, he did say he
Yeah,
would have done worse if he were sober.
yeah. And I'm like, Eric, Tetris was the first game. So you were dead sober at that point. I don't know how, dude. He also like Rain Man him through everything.
He
like,
drank like a whole bottle of wine by himself before the first round.
though he was. Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
He had a bit.
I wondered why he was so annihilated, man. He was just like.
He hit the bottle. He hit it hard.
No, he actually made me mad because I told him he was up for one game. I can't remember what it was.
And he said he wanted to sober
No,
up
he's like,
first.
no. He's like, no. Somebody has to sober up. I'm like, fuck you. It's the Nintendo Olympics. This is part of the
Right?
experience. I'm like, get in there.
Was that Punch Out?
Yeah,
No.
it was the Glass Joe round, and
Yeah.
he wound up actually doing really well. Like not 42 seconds, which you
Tied
did.
the record, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
World record. Didn't two other people
don't-
do the same?
Yeah, I couldn't find it any faster than that. So
Yeah.
good on me.
Anyway,
And I didn't even. A girl beat me. I didn't even place.
who? Shelly?
Yeah.
Shelly beat you?
No, just in general.
He got fourth, or she got fourth. He didn't.
Oh yeah, Shelly did.
Yeah, I
get
went out
fourth,
like
right?
6th or 7th, man. I didn't do very well. I was like right in the middle. I did not do very good at all. I was like the Chicago Bears. I was terrible.
Oh, well, I apologize to you. I mean, you know what? It was a great year. I really enjoyed this year. I didn't play. Let's say that.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
did because it was also your birthday.
It was my birthday.
Yeah,
It was nice.
and you won. Arnott swears adamantly that he did not throw the Tyson round.
I don't think he did.
I think he was
pretty
super
competitive.
Yeah, he was really drunk.
Everyone there, because everyone's asking, "Oh, are you sure they didn't just let you win because it's your birthday?" Like, no, there were some very competitive people there.
Well, here's the thing: even if it was your birthday, I'd actually be gunning against you, so I
Right.
could rub it in your face.
You lost
Yeah.
on your birthday.
I was
No,
gunning
to
against
me.
you too because I wanted to win.
You know what I got you for your birthday?
Right? I don't think anyone.
I don't know what happened, dude.
When he's young.
I totally Arnotted fucking Contra.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
bad.
choked so hard on Contra.
Arnott and I went head to head on a couple of games, and he was a really good sport.
Well, no, because he actually came back to this year like wanting to play. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't. He understood what it was. Because I was surprised he was the first one in at Tetris,
Yeah.
and he didn't get a stellar score. Like he got 9,600, but he set the bar high. Like he's finished like probably third or fourth down the list. But last year he blocked out
Yeah.
within 3 minutes on level 1.
Yeah.
Because that's what I had it at last year. So anyway, hey, by the way, if you guys are playing Tetris for points, just to let you know how much you lose when you don't get a Tetris, single lines are worth like 2 or 250, double lines are 500, triple lines are 1,000, and a Tetris is worth 4,000. I watched so many people throw away Tetris just to get that triple line, when if they would have just been patient and then gotten that Tetris, it would have thrown them into the winner.
Yeah, the only time I really dodged a Tetris was like towards the end, like 30 seconds, just
Yeah.
line, just try to pop off as
Dude,
many as you can.
Arnott did that too. Like he knew he had a Tetris, and he knew there were like 30 seconds left, so he just stacked the whole right side until he got that line, and that Tetris threw him up over it.
Nice.
And when I say that I was the one who was watching it, because I was the tournament director, so I sat in a room with all of the competitors individually by themselves, and masturbated and took score while they
you
played.
completed your own Tetris.
I did, because I was just like, I don't know what it does, but no, it was
Just
really.
over
If there are two things that I could recommend to to do with Tetris, if you get a block that doesn't fit into a place nicely, put it in a place where you can get yourself out of it. Like leave an open like a T or something, or like a curve, so you can wedge another block in there, and always stack for the Tetris. Like those are the two things that people did that was bad.
Yeah.
So not that it matters. So aside from that,
All
congratulations,
right. Well, thank
Chester.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's talk about some fucking Shadow of Mordor.
Let's do that
Let's do that.
on Earth,
Middle Earth.
Middle Earth. Go ahead.
Well, let's start at the top here. This
It's
was
your-
first released September 30th
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
this year.
Well, this is
And it was actually just released last
No,
week
we should preface it.
on the older consoles.
It was we don't, like I said, we even though we did Borderlands, the pre-sequel, we're probably going to start doing a lot. We were talking about doing Shadow of Mordor. This is the first real game that you bought for
No, I got
PS4?
Watch Dogs,
Oh, you bought one.
and I hated it.
Oh, you paid for that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should have waited. I'm gonna wait now. This is why I'm waiting. As much as I want to play Assassin's Creed, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Ubisoft has done you dirty. No, but
Wait, just save yourself. You'll be thankful for waiting.
Oh yeah, of course you should be waiting.
Don't
Yeah.
rush into things. That's all I'm saying.
Don't
That's the way Jesus wants
Oh,
it.
you know what? If you knew Ryan, he waited as long as he possibly
Get yourself
could.
a promise ring and wait.
You just killed the mood. You just killed the mood. And like,
Abstinence
and by
is
killed,
the only form.
you killed the mood almost as bad as that chick in college that I was trying to bang. I'm like, why do you have a ring on your wedding on your ring
God.
finger? That's a promise ring to my dad.
So are you gonna marry and fuck your dad?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
I'm like, what does that mean? It means that I'm not gonna have sex until I'm married.
Jesus Christ! I just wasted $90.
I,
You bitch.
you know what? I'm a shallow asshole.
Premarital sex, not okay, but sodomy is.
Ooh, I should have stuck around.
Right?
Oh Jesus!
Literally,
As
and
long as that
figuratively.
cherry's intact,
Hymen.
she's going to heaven.
Listen, if we're talking religious, like upper earth,
Yeah, I
not
think
Middle
sodomy
Earth.
is also abomination.
it's a hymen.
sir.
It is. That's the irony.
It's a
of it.
hymen. Anyway, so aside from
Like the trophy, the football trophy.
the
The
Heisman,
hymen.
the
The
Heisman.
hymen
Oh, is that
trophy.
it?
Yeah, didn't Matt Liner has one of those? Good for
Cool.
him.
He's got a hymen. His cherry ass has been popped.
Well, he's taking a lot of hits. I'm surprised it's still intact.
Were we talking about a game?
Yeah, football.
God
Anyway.
damn it! Who farted? Who the fuck farted?
Did somebody smuggle a Wookiee?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Chester.
It
I'm
wasn't me.
not smuggling Wookiees.
I'm fine, man.
I
I'm
must
good.
be leaking.
God. Anywho,
So the time in gaming.
no, I wouldn't even see the time in gaming. Let's loosely stick to this. So Shadow of Mordor, we'll just start it off. It's what we wanted. It's Batman meets
Oh, it's
Assassin's
fucking
Creed.
awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't lie, did I? I didn't lie. I tell no lies.
Well, here's the funny thing. This game completely went under my radar, and I don't know if it's because
I didn't. I happened upon it somehow, and I was like, "Hey, this."
I wouldn't have
This
known
looks
about it until I heard
pretty
about
Yeah,
it.
I heard it from you.
Yeah. like, and then I was telling our buddy Dan about it, and he's like, "That sounds awesome." And he downloaded that day when I was at his house
Legally,
legally. Yeah,
he's
totally
loaded.
legally.
He's loaded.
And he was playing it, and I was like, "Damn!" And I bought it on when I came home. I was like, This looks badass."
It is like I was completely surprised because you were telling me like, oh, it's Assassin's Creed meets Batman. I'm like, there's no way that can fucking happen. Like when somebody tells you something that's too good to be true, you're like, you know what, go fuck yourself. You're drunk. Like I'm not
Oh, it's-
listening
yeah.
to your nonsense.
It's the sneaking and brutality of Assassin's Creed with the fighting style of Batman.
I wouldn't call what you did sneaking because you are fucking
He did some.
lightning quick.
He did some sneaky stuff, but
No.
mostly it was just brutal God of War style murder.
No, even his sneaking was like so fast. I'm like, because I'm like one of those guys like run out of the bush, run back into the bush, run out of the bush, run back into the bush.
He's turning. I gotta go back.
Yeah, Chester's just like fuck you, like just everywhere. Just that one. Okay, so we should say Chester streamed this on our Twitch channel for a little bit. Then he did this sneaking mission, and I'm watching it at home and audibly went, "Oh!" When you were trying to sneak around, like you had to kill 10 guys, and there was one guy who had his back turned to you, and you were about to jump down on top of him. He turned around, and you couldn't stop mid-jump, so you jumped over him. And you're like, I can't believe he didn't see me. And right when you said see me, you're just like, stab him in the back of the neck. I was like, oh my God. So anyway,
Stupid orcs.
so what let's just like go where we want. Like in my mind, I think brutality, combat, but you played the game the most, Chester. Like watching you yesterday.
I
was like,
100%ed it, and then I went through again and started playing it while streaming.
how did you 100%ed the game like that quick? That's a gigantic game.
I put
only really
some time into it.
Isn't
I
it really 30,
really liked
30
playing
hours, 40 hours? It's a decent
for,
length.
for someone like
Average
me.
length.
Not that much.
Damn. Wow. All right.
that's
Sorry.
that's a
I didn't know.
shitload of time.
I didn't know.
No, it didn't take me that long to 100% that game.
Chester's got a landlord. Something breaks, he just hops on the phone, or he doesn't.
No.
Just leaves it broken.
Their landlord has been by once in the 5 years I've lived there.
Well, then if you call him, he'll come by.
I wish my landlord was
I don't think
by.
we want him to come by. I don't want him to see the state that his house is in. So this system, like I was saying, it was released originally for the PS4 and the 360. No, the other one, the Xbone.
The Xbone.
Xbone and the PC.
And then 2 months later, released for the
Actually,
360.
3 days ago. 3
Right.
days ago was released
Right.
for the 360 and the PlayStation 3. Anyway, I haven't played.
I've been playing it on PC, and I fucking am loving this game.
I have the PC version. I've been playing the PC version, and you've got the
I have the PS4 version, which
inferior.
So like I said, Dan bought it on PC, and I was like, this game looks fucking amazing. Not only did it look cool, but it graphically is like, this looks badass. And then I bought it for the PS4, and it looks like a video game. I was very disappointed by how it's supposed to be the next gen in gaming, and it doesn't look any better than a PC. As a matter of fact, I think PC still, even with like yours is an older PC. How old is your PC?
No, my PC is only about
3 years.
No, it's only about
Did you upgrade recently?
This PC that we have in here is.
This is your old
This
computer.
is my old PC.
Okay, well, anyways, it PC still fucking just blows it away.
Well, no, with my new Galaxy video card.
So if you have a choice, even if you like the feel of a controller in your hand, just get it for PC and play it with a controller because it looks fucking much better on the PC.
I have the PC and I play it with a controller, and I know it's blasphemy. It's just it's what I am. I'm a console gamer. Like hate me or hate me. You're all
I
gonna
do it too.
you're all
But
gonna hate me.
Chester playing on the PC, a lot of the actions were a lot faster. Which was
Oh,
pretty
they work
cool.
because the Twitch gaming where you've got that mouse, that quick reaction.
like your second chance kind of thing, where your little revenge thing, where you have to get back in the middle circle and hit the whatever action button.
Or when you're trying to ride a Karagor.
Fuck you, fuck
Love the
Karagor. I
Karagors.
hate Karagors.
Karagor, did the Karagors not scare the shit out of you the first time you're up on that wall? You know what wall I'm
Yeah.
talking about too.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like you get tackled by a dog. You're like, what the fuck happened? What?
That's what happened. Yeah, because I'm sitting there and I'm just watching and I'm waiting for these orcs to walk by so I can jump down behind them and stab them. And then bam, I'm getting attacked from the back. Like, what? What the fuck? How did this dog monster find me? I was in a bush too.
Nobody
You
expects
can't
Karagor.
stop Karagors. They will find you and they will kill you. And then I was like, all right, well maybe I'll go. Yeah, I'll
They
get
will.
over
They
here
will kill you.
and I'll stand up on like this broken ass tower building or whatever the fuck it is, and then I'll wait for these orcs to go by. No, they can climb too.
Oh yeah, they can. They're just freaking. What are those old claw trucks? Like the old toys. Like they were.
Oh, with the
trucks.
claws in
Yeah,
them?
they would come out and like just climb over shit. That's what a Karagor.
I
is.
wanted
look
one of
like-
those so
They
bad.
look like fucking Zool.
Yeah, they do look like Zool.
Oh, the dog monsters
Yeah.
from... Yeah.
The Ghostbusters.
They look like Zool and Gozer.
Yeah.
No, Gozer is the chick. What's the other dog's name?
Prince Clothor.
No, there was...
Clothor.
the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper.
Oh yeah, Vince,
Yeah,
Vince Clothor.
Yeah, Vince Clothor was the Keymaster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what they look like.
I am the Keymaster.
I am the Gatekeeper.
Anyway, so do you want to lay out the story because you pretty
Yeah,
much
I
know the
mean,
story.
well, you start off, you're playing as Talion, who's a ranger. He lives outside of Mordor, kind of watches over, the gates to make sure that orcs are in line.
When does this take place? Like what time? What in the Mordor,
This is like
the
World War II era.
okay, so you know what I was talking
No,
about.
this is-
asshole.
Nazi
like-
Germany.
This is before it's after the Hobbit, but before Lord of the Rings, because Gollum is running around Mordor looking for the ring. So he's already had the ring taken from him.
Tolkien from him.
Tolkien.
He's Tolkien.
He's been Tolkien. I almost said stolen, anyways.
It worked out. We got a fun out of it.
We did. It was good. so Sauron is he's trying to regain power, and the orcs are coming back, and Mordor's been taken over again.
But they were called like Urics.
Urics.
Why aren't they orcs?
They're like better than orcs.
So they're
They're
like
smarter or something like that.
so
well,
like,
I think what it is orcs are humans that have been perverted by dark
I
magic.
thought they were elves.
Urks are elves. So they're stronger and smarter and live longer or something like that, but they're still twisted by
I
dark
thought they were
magic.
all
Well, we just
elves.
today I learned over
Well,
here.
I'm sure I'll hear about it from Todd that I'm just shit wrong because I'm fucking guessing. I think that's what it is.
Easiest way to deal with Todd, which I found out, unfriend him.
ignore it.
Unfriend him, and his drunk ramblings won't bleed into your life.
There you go.
Although, Todd, thank you for the Xbox 360. I unfriend you.
Anyways,
Okay, so he's a ranger. He's like I got.
well,
like
he's
the
training.
Night- I
You're
got the
training your
Night's Watch.
son, or he's training his son up.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the Night's Watch on the wall.
Well,
Winter is
that's-
coming.
Well, that was pretty much what they were. They were a group of rangers
Mhm.
set to the wall of Mordor, right?
Kind of. They're watching
Yeah.
over the Black Gate.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the black captains who work for Sauron show up and murder his family and kill him, all for a blood ritual, which for some reason ties him to this plane, so he can't die.
They banished him from death.
Well, he's banished from death.
Yeah, the blood ritual is like slit his throat.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll go into that. The brutality of the game.
Oh, it's
I'm
bloody.
just gonna put that on the back burner
Yeah.
and come back to that
But
for a
then
second.
there's this spirit of an elf who just kind of, he's like, hey, we're going to work together. He doesn't remember who he is. So part of the story is you're collecting these artifacts that are from his life that unlock memories of who he is. And I don't really want to spoil too much, but this is kind of doesn't give away too much. But he is the blacksmith who forged the Rings of Power. He was tricked by Sauron and forged the Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Neat.
So yeah, it was cool.
But but it being tied to him, like it also gives you like supernatural powers.
Oh yeah,
and,
you
like,
get
powers
the
to-
the ability to fucking teleport. Well, you've
Totally
got
mind
the
freak.
spirit bow
Oh
that
my
shoots spirit
God.
arrows,
that you can
and then you
Sparrows?
sparrows.
Sparrows.
Yes,
Cool.
spirit arrows.
If you're
I like that.
sparrows. How have we not come up with that since Zelda?
Right. So you then unlock the ability to teleport to the arrow, so you can shoot it at an orc,
So awesome.
teleport to the orc, and just beat the shit out of him.
That was, you were doing that a lot last night, and thanks.
Yeah, and I didn't.
That was
'cause
fun.
It was neat,
No,
right?
Ryan and I only got about 10 hours into the game, and I really want to go back and play this game.
I know.
I got to kind of.
There were more moves that I wanted to show you guys, but I didn't get far enough. in
Well,
the
I
game
got a lot going on right now. After December 7th, I will have time in droves. But no. The arrows. I watched how you were hitting one guy. First of all, the combat system is tight. Like if you're fighting somebody, like with Batman, if you like in Batman when there's a counter, like somebody's going to come up and hit you and you press Y or whatever the counter button is. Sometimes he'll miss it, sometimes he won't. And in this game, you hit the counter button and they're automatically trained on them.
Yeah.
And they can fuck shit up. This game actually pulls in a lot more people who are actively trying to hit you in combat as well.
because in Batman they kind of take turns.
It's like, you know, the classic, like, get in there, fight him, like,
Yeah.
you can take him down.
Like, why don't all 8 of you
Yeah, just-
go hit him at the same time?
Well, that's
Stockpile.
one of the abilities of the captains in the Nemesis system. We'll get to that. But these captains each have their own negative traits and positive traits, and one of them is like inspires others.
Oh,
the description is he can make all the orcs around you attack at the same time,
Oh,
and it's like, fuck,
you can't do it. You can't.
fuck.
I got one. So between that and the flow of combat, like when you start off, it's a really well put together game. But then watching the abilities that you had, and like I said, I heard or also read, I actually watched and read that the game doesn't really start to flush out what the game could be until about maybe just after 10 hours, maybe 11, or maybe not even that much. I mean, probably like 5 or 6 hours, because that's when you start to get the real powers. Because like I joked before, I was the HR of Mordor because I was getting these people promoted left and right, which we'll talk about in a second. Because I kept wandering into captains. Like I tried to when I found out I could interrogate people, I'm like, I'm interrogating every motherfucker who's walking around. Second person I run up on is a captain. I walk up and try to interrogate him. He's like 4 fucking levels above me and kills me like with one hit. So it's but like the captain system, or like the leveling system.
They call it the Nemesis system.
The Nemesis system.
Which is kind of apt, because if one of these orcs, even if a no-name orc kills you, he gets promoted and levels up. So he becomes a nemesis. And then if he kills you again, and they remember, they'll be like, oh, I thought I killed you, or oh, I've never seen a human come back, stuff like that.
Well, they have ranks. Like they have a full, like if you go into
They've got a ranking
level.
system. There's captains, some things, and then war chiefs.
Yeah, it's hard to describe unless you played it, but it's you can pick out
And they fight each other too. They have rivalries.
Oh, yeah.
They'll kill each other and rank up or do stuff like that.
You're talking way too much, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, there you go.
But you find orcs that you can interrogate, and when you interrogate them, you get to learn about all this pros and cons of this of a specific. You choose which
Yeah.
one.
Well, you do that like kind of like the mind meld or whatever.
Mhm.
You
You
steal their
interrogate them,
soul.
yeah.
I didn't use that enough.
No.
No. The
Well,
interrogation.
it's awesome because it's like it's an interrogation to straight kill, which like you stab. Oh, I mean, you did that. You stab him through the throat.
Yeah.
At Chester's level, it's interrogate to pop heads. That's another thing about this game is it was completely brutal. Like right off the bat, you get
Exploding heads.
Yeah, you get a finishing move where you just like are chopping heads off. Or the thing that got me was when you knock a guy down, when you want to roll them over to like stab them or chop their head off. He doesn't just grab them and rolls them over. He takes his dagger in his dagger hand, stabs it into their chest, and rolls them over. With
Uses it as a lever.
Yeah, as a blunt side lever to roll them over. It's like, oh my god,
God, he's like a roast. He's
oh
just like,
dude, yeah, that's exactly what. And they're like, ugh, and then dude, so much black blood stained the grounds of Mordor, or the gates.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The black blood of the orcs stained the ground that day.
How far did you get? We should also say.
Oh yes, of course, Gollum.
Of course, yeah.
Gollum kind of helps you out. He helps you unlock the memories of the, Celebrimbor.
It's a
Is that
terrible
his
name.
name?
Yes,
Well, he was kind of rough.
Celebrimbor.
Well, there's also like the spirit world, which is like the Batman night vision, which is like the eagle vision.
you
and,
switch to Celebrimbor vision,
yeah.
which
Cali
is
vision.
useful. You can spot enemies through walls, and you can also spot captains at a distance.
Yeah,
And
it's
also,
gotta go.
it has that tower climbing kind of thing that Assassin's Creed has.
Yeah.
But you can only
Borgia
climb
towers.
them. Yeah, like capture a Borgia tower. But you can only do that when you're in like the spirit view. Like you can only see them.
Well, but if
they
you
only appear when you're in your
Well, here's the thing.
Cali vision.
This is how much the game like went above my head is I didn't know that those existed because for the first like 3 hours, I kept starting at the same tower.
Mhm.
And then I'd run around and then die and then start at the same tower. I'm like, this is inconvenient.
This is inconvenient at best.
I was getting pissed. And then I started like, to actually look around and I saw there were different towers and like teleport points. So I didn't mark one, but I was like, well, I'm just going to go over there and try to find it. So I didn't have it marked and I started climbing it and it turned into the spirit tower. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, and it is cool that
So
like
you were expecting to see one, but they didn't reveal themselves until you start.
until I
climbing.
started climbing it. Yeah. Which, I mean, that's another cool thing. Like they had the climbing mechanic. It had the, you could jump off of a high thing and it wouldn't kill you because you would be transported or like, transmorph between the spirit world and like actually land harder. I don't know. You could also ride giant monsters and even possess people later on, and then you could have them move up through the ranks. This is like this is a deep ass game. It's and you crushed it.
Yeah.
In like a week and a half or 2 weeks.
Well, yeah. Later, you do learn mind control, and when you interrogate, you can release them afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you can even tell them to attack another captain or to betray a war chief. You can actually give them commands to help you manipulate the ranking system.
Yeah.
And then even if you don't, they continue to fight each other. So if you have every single one of them mind controlled, which I did, they were still killing each other, and then others would get promoted, and I have to go mind control him now.
Well,
I not just have an army?
What's the advantage of having them mind controlled? Like,
well, other than just being able to tell them what to do, if they're mind controlled, you're not going to run into a captain who just out of nowhere starts attacking you.
oh, okay. So it's just like it's free roaming. It just
And
makes it,
if you're like in a stronghold and you're being attacked by orcs and there's a captain you control, he'll join in and help you fight.
oh, okay.
So
I will say that the death is 2 kick in the balls. 1 that you die. 2 that you have to watch.
I hate when you die.
No,
right?
all that bullshit of leveling up. We're like,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I got to the point where I just skipped it. I was like, I don't want to know who got promoted. I just want to go kill them all.
Yeah, and I'm still at that point. Like I played this all last weekend, or no, 2 weeks ago, before the Nintendo Olympics, and I just didn't have time. And I'm really, really looking forward to this. But I mean,
And there's some of those captains, you kill them and they come back.
yeah, that pissed me off. They're like, I remember you.
I remember that last night. You're
Yeah.
like, I killed this mother twice. You're
Well,
like, I killed this motherfucker.
I had a guy with a blade stuck through his head. He's like, you remember this?
Yeah.
You gave this to me. I'm
Yeah.
like, I did when I killed you. Why are you here?
Right?
Yeah.
Why are you alive?
Or one of them's like, you left me to die. It's like, I cut your head off.
We're just leaving someone to die. I mean,
Well, to be fair, because I always, whenever I can, when the captain, their little skull above their head turns green, that means you can capture them and interrogate them.
Yeah.
So whenever I can, I would just interrogate them.
And
that
then
was pretty
kill
much
them.
the only time I
and
did
their heads
interrogating.
don't explode. They don't necessarily die. So that might be why they kept coming back. But
No, because I never interrogated him. I killed him.
there was one in my first playthrough who came back 4 or 5 times. Just getting uglier and uglier each time till he just had like a charred head with a bag tied around it. And it was like, why? I killed you like 5 times.
But there also are some pretty good like NPCs that help you out. There's what's a rat face or whatever.
Rat bag.
Rat bag.
He kind of teaches you about the ranking system and teaches you how to manipulate it.
I like rat bag. Like rat bag was my dog.
He's your road dog.
He's my road
What
dog.
did I call him last night? Is this dude your orc bro?
Yeah.
Orc bro, that's right.
And then you had like the little guy you went hunting with. The elf you went hunting with.
The dwarf. I like the dwarf character
and
a
then
lot.
there was the chick that helped you walk
the blonde
into Mordor.
One does simply walk into Mordor.
Well, if you've got a guide, I mean,
yeah, if you know about the secret tunnel, then yes, one does simply.
well, you know what's
walk
funny?
into
If you think
Mordor.
about that, it kind of does play into it. So Smeagol does know the way into Mordor because of this game,
Mhm.
or I mean, maybe because he's hiding out. But that kind of it does tie in. So if you
That's
start
true.
to think about it,
He does
because he's
them.
like, I know how to get into Mordor. Like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but
monkey
there was
will
no
not do
giant spider.
Oh,
Sheogle, or what was the giant spider's name?
you're asking the wrong group. Of
Yeah.
I don't know. Shira. Nope. That's Hot Girl. Still watching Justice League.
All right.
Felicia.
That's Felicia, yes. Felicia the giant spider. Do you have any, I mean, is there anything you like that you think we're missing or glancing off? I know you wrote down a good deal of things.
Did write down a lot of stuff. I was excited today when I found out that John DiMaggio voiced one of the characters.
Oh, yeah, and so Nolan North did one. There
and
were
Nolan North.
There was like the trifecta of the evil hand of
The
the
3 black
Nazgul.
captains. The
And-
Hammer of Sauron, the Tower of Sauron, and the Black Hand of Sauron.
And the other guy,
It was J.B. Blanc,
he was Zinniac in Saints Row 4.
Oh,
The main alien dude.
the main bad guy.
Yeah.
Maybe Nolan North got him that gig. He's like, I got this guy. He knows how to do a
Yeah.
big, ugly fucking orc guy. Was he the
He
tower?
be big and ugly.
Wait,
He's got it.
Was he the tower? He was the tower, wasn't he?
He was the
He was
tower.
the-
Oh, see, he's like, I got a guy. You
Got a
need,
guy.
you need
Yeah.
a 9
Yeah.
foot tall dude. I got a guy. I don't know. I'm assuming the tower was tall.
I don't remember.
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't know. I killed him so
But
fast. I don't.
The game was definitely left open for a sequel.
Cool. Very cool.
The way it ended was just like, wait, what? Where's the rest of the story?
Well, if you think
Four's
about
coming.
Lord of the Rings,
Well, obviously,
They've-
you're not going to
they've done
kill
that.
Sauron.
are you?
Maybe you are.
Are
You gotta
you?
destroy the Ring of Power.
Well, I'm just saying, like, no, but if you think about the Lord of the Rings, like Ryan actually stood up in the theater at the end of the first movie. What? That was it. Like as they walk out over the mountains.
You can't just. You can't.
Are you
just
talking
leave
about
it
in The
like
Hobbit or in Lord of the Rings?
No, Lord of the Rings, the first movie.
When you knew there were 2 more coming.
Well, he wanted like kind of a nice like bow, and they
Yeah, I wanted
like,
to wrap it up. I mean, like,
No,
it's
man.
not like a weekly episode. Like, all right, I'll just catch it up next week. It's like, all right, we'll be back in like 2 fucking years. We'll
one
show you the
year.
rest of it.
Isn't it 1 year?
Bullshit. It's
no, it's about a
bullshit.
year and a half, 2 years. I don't know.
Bullshit. And then I had to watch Return of the King by myself.
Oh,
By myself.
It's sad.
Do you want to
Was
go
sad.
watch the next one when it comes
No,
out together?
I'll watch it by myself.
You guys want to watch Interstellar together?
No, what? Stop.
Dude, Interstellar, it's a really
Did
Christopher
you guys see what I listed under the pros and cons for the game?
Nolan?
I didn't list any cons.
Damn, that much, huh?
Pros. Oh yeah, that was the. We need to talk. I like how you pitched the game. We need to talk about Shadow of Mordor because I'm so good at this game.
Because I'm such a badass at it.
No, I would say the cons about this game. Okay, not making the actions of the character made him likable to you. The character model, Ryan put it earlier. Go ahead.
And he's an NPC with a beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very
Pretty generic looking.
very bland. He's the Matt LeBlanc of pun and actual likeness intended. So I mean that's really the only thing. Like it was really dynamic the way that everything went back and forth together. I mean, I found my share of captains that were too beefy for me, and
You know what's great is that I got killed by some low level captains that barely, they ranked up a little bit. And then like the revenge scene, like you had to show you like this is the guy that killed you, and you could get, and they show you like if you want your revenge, this is the guy. So I would go back, and I actually killed him, which felt really good.
Yeah,
You know, I'm just like, whatever,
Fuck
bitch,
you.
what a
Yep.
bitch.
that does feel really good.
There were a couple guys that I tried to kill that had a posse with them or like were hunting.
That's how I got killed. Is I would
Yeah.
take on a captain that he was surrounded by like 8 dudes, but then you catch him like when he's kind of like he's with some dudes, but they're kind of
some
spread
dudes.
out.
Like,
So you can
some
kinda-
dudes.
Yeah, so you can kind of
Get
thin
in
the herd a
there.
little bit and then
Yeah.
go take him on. That's how I got
Well,
my revenge.
I forgot where it was, but like I actually accidentally sounded an alarm. There were like 50 people on me at
On the
once.
stronghold, if you let them
Yeah.
sound the alarm.
Yeah.
He was doing that last night, man.
Well, no,
was
there
were you
were
still
more.
there?
You know, I saw
Oh my
that.
god! And then like he finally killed all like 90 of them, and then like there comes the second wave. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot the alarm's still going off.
Well, the thing that bothers me is like I had 50 people chasing me and I was getting away and I rounded a corner and I ran into a captain. He's like, oh, I'm like, God damn it. Because it stops gameplay to like let the
Yeah.
captains yell at you. And I'm like,
and then everyone else catches up.
yeah. So
So yeah, and they all have their own little
Because
lines.
it's still the rest
to
is still
say.
going in real time while this captain is like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
oh, wait, Ryan's got some good cockney here. Like,
Do I?
yo, you were doing it earlier. I'm going to
Oh,
put you on the
What
spot.
the fuck
Like,
did I say earlier? I don't even remember.
one of them cigarettes with
Yeah.
long things?
Oh, we were
Oh, that
talking
was
about.
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Everyone has an English accent.
Well, they were all the orcs are cockney.
Yeah.
Like, come on down on the right tip, mate. Yeah.
Right. Oi, governor!
I'm gonna make you wear a little funny
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah, get your hand out of my skyrocket. That's pocket. So yeah, I mean, I just hated that. Like that was the last thing I did when I played it. Was I ran around the corner with 50 people chasing me, and he's just like, "Aye!"
Hey, governor, what the fuck do you think you're doing over here? And then
Like-
like 50 orcs are on your back.
It was like the money. Hey, I'm over here, you ginger bastard.
hey, there's money over here.
So, do you have any like? I think we've pretty much given like. We will do the butt tap system.
Wait. What about pros? Did you do pros and cons? I
Dude,
didn't get
pros.
to mine.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
were you? Did you say you had a con?
Well, the con was like the running and randomly running into the captain after being
Okay.
chased, and the NPC, the really bland.
But it was
character.
kind of frustrating sometimes because you'd be like stalking a captain and you'd start the fight, and then all of a sudden another one shows up,
yeah.
Who was
and then
who,
all of a sudden another shows
who
up.
did the
and
voice
then
acting
another.
for Italian?
I don't know.
But the voice acting for the whole
Oh.
game was really good.
It was
I
good.
mean, it was probably some of the best voice acting I've seen in a game, like ever. I mean, really, it was really good.
Troy Baker.
Troy, good for him. Didn't he do
He did
Batman?
the motion capture as
Didn't
well.
he do Batman in a game? Troy Baker.
Maybe. I mean, the game
he
is
the guy that
it's a Warner
replaced,
Brothers game.
Didn't he replace Kevin Conroy as
Oh.
Batman in
Is
the
it-
Batman games?
Troy
Tiny
Baker,
Why does that sound so
American
familiar?
actor, born in
Yep.
Dallas, Texas. He's 38.
He did the Joker in Batman.
Oh, that's why he
Origins.
replaced Mark Hamill. Okay.
Nice.
That's
He's
why I
also
know
Oh,
in.
and he did Batman in Assault on Arkham.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So this is just like a circle jerk of WB stuff.
Whatever. Yeah, just the whole game from him to the guy Kelly Doofus, whatever his name is. All the orcs with their little one-liners and stuff. They all it was sincere. It wasn't like they just shoehorned a line in there to make it sound
Yeah.
fun. Everything seemed like spot on.
It was good.
It was really good. It was really cinematic, and it kind of drew you into the universe. It wasn't like this is fun. Oh, he said something fun, and then you kill him.
So with that, do you want to start the butt tap system?
No, I actually would like to talk about the cons of the game.
Oh, you got con. Oh, the blind guy's got cons.
Our Karagor. That's my con, Karagor. I have a really, really hard time with the Karagor. I'm not.
For the same reason you won't do shark missions.
Yeah, I'm not fast enough.
They
to
are
dodge.
ground sharks.
Yeah.
Land sharks.
There's two
Land-
things.
land
There's two
shark.
things about that.
Land shark.
One, I'm not fast enough to dodge. They get that red thing. The little red thing means you
Yeah,
can't
you have-
counter.
yeah.
You have to dodge. And I'm not fast enough to dodge. And two, I don't
Even
like.
me, I cannot dodge those fucking things.
I can't. I don't like anything that can eat me. Like I'm a higher mammal. I am at the my
You think you're a higher
My
mammal.
genus has
It's a
crawled
matter of opinion.
out of
So
the muck.
If you were Quinn in Jaws while he's being eaten, why are you eating me?
Yeah,
I'm smarter
No.
than you are.
I just don't go in the water, and I'm never gonna get eaten by a shark. It's never gonna happen.
That's
I
why you
live.
smell like that.
I live. In
Sharks won't find you in
I
the
live
shower,
in a major
bro.
metropolitan area. Never gonna get eaten by a bear. And it's just not gonna happen. I don't go.
Unless you go to Fur Fest.
No, then I'm gonna get eaten by a cub.
I have a challenge accepted. We got to find a bear to outbear Ryan. Actually, that should be our new challenge.
Outbear Ryan.
Outbear Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know. It just like it
We'll
at
make
that
it
moment
gay and video game.
at that moment it went from like action kind of RPG-ish because it had all the whole leveling up your character system to survival horror.
Gay men who can play Red Dead Redemption bear hunting better than Ryan.
Oh, the Undead Nightmare with the zombie bears?
Zombie bears. Who can outbear Ryan?
I put the game down for a week when I first came across the zombie bear.
No. That should be our contest.
That was too much for me.
If we have any homosexual listeners that are large bear men that think they can outbear Ryan at being a bear in real life and beating him at hunting bears.
We'll call it Ryan Bears It All.
No, we'll call it the bear down. No, I don't want to bear
down.
Bear
No, bear down. No, not bear down.
No.
No, that's the U of A thing.
Yeah.
They've got that whole
Wait,
thing.
what is what?
It's their fight thing. It's like bear down.
I don't know why.
They're
What do bears
wild,
have to do with-
wildcats. I think it's like more like I don't know.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
I
No,
like bear
what were
down.
you saying? Like you wanted like the bear off or the jerk off? Or...
Ryan Bears It All?
Yeah, there you go. Ryan bears it all. I like that. It works for me very well.
Let's get a photo of a leather daddy and put my head on it. And
Let's just get you a leather daddy costume.
right back.
It puts lotion on the skin.
That's pretty crazy.
Chester, I need to show you what I've been doing in the backyard.
I'd fuck me. You fuck me.
So how many butt taps would you give
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
the Caragors?
The game itself, from what I played, I would definitely give it a 4. I think if I went through it, just from watching you play, I would probably give it a 4.5 because it looked fucking awesome and fluid. And once you get powered up enough, it's a lot more fluid, and you just have a lot more, at your disposal to be able to defend yourself and or kill. I think that it got real like too fast.
Too real, too.
Because one of your first like main missions is to investigate Gollum.
Mhm.
And that's when it just like, oh, by the way, dog monsters. So that was rough. I did get past that the first time I played, and I got a little further. And that's when I ran through one of those like stronghold type areas where there's a shitload of orcs, and I got chased down by dozens of orcs and captains. And murdered so bad.
Yeah.
Even I was riding a Caragor too, and I still got murdered so bad. But other than that, I mean, it is a really fucking awesome game. And if you're waiting for the next Batman game, or you're sick of Unity bugging out on you, pick up this game because you're gonna love it.
Chester's begging, please.
So definitely,
Chester wants
just
more.
do
Chester
yourself
wants
a favor. Yeah, I do want more.
Yeah, and you know what?
Shadow.
I-
More.
I give it a okay. So if I was without having watched you play it, I give it a 4.
Mhm.
Having watched you play it, like it's borderline 5. Like
wanna
I can't.
get it, yeah.
It's so close because the powers that you get make everybody else like I don't give. I mean, you got decimated by a couple of war chiefs because you tried to jump up. But I mean, I bet the powers that you get further on.
I was trying to show off for Ryan. Ryan was like, "Take on a war chief." I was like,
I was getting really drunk and really tired.
I was like, "I don't think I can handle the war chief, but for you, for entertainment value, I will fight a war chief."
You can't handle the war chief.
And normally, because they have minions, I would eliminate the minions first, the
Yeah.
captains, and I was like, "Fuck it." And I showed up, and he had 2 captains following him, so I had to fight a war chief and 2 captains at the same
that
time.
didn't work out so well.
I got one of them to run away.
You
He
did.
was scared of fire.
You did.
So I shot a exploding barrel or something, and he was like, "I'm out."
No,
Was that the one with the flame on his head? The one that was scared of
It
fire?
might have been.
Well, and my only gripe about I have 2 gripes about the game. One is that the kind of bland look of the main character, which you never really see, but in the cutscenes they start to throw him in. And 2, it's a little too rough, too quick, like Ryan said. Like, so if they could give you some of that sweet ass shit, like what's the jumping over the rocks to make you run faster? Like that, I didn't really understand what
the
the hell.
elf sprint or whatever?
Yeah, that
That was not very helpful at all.
no, it wasn't. And I mean, they added runes that did stuff, and
Before you get the teleport move, it's kind of helpful if there's a captain running away from you, because sometimes they'll
Oh.
retreat,
okay.
and so you want to catch them.
you
Otherwise,
kill.
they'll come back
You're
with
gonna
full
lose-
health,
you're gonna
and you
lose
have
your
to
rune.
fight them again.
You don't get your rune.
Right? You
I
gotta
mean,
get your rune.
Yeah.
So it's helpful then, but when you get the teleport, it's he's running away. Chink. bam, you're done.
He did that a lot. That was another thing he did last night. Like, where you going?
Did we talk about how you aimed your? So we didn't know. Ryan and I didn't know about the teleportability. At least I didn't know about the teleportability.
Yeah.
And so you shoot an arrow, you teleport to it, and then you really couldn't because Chester was streaming it live on Twitch, so we didn't know what he was doing. We're in completely different places. So I watched him teleport a couple times, and then a couple times he shoots arrows, and then he points his bow to the sky when he sees a bird, and I'm just like, oh God, please let it be a teleport. Like I wanted him to teleport in because I watched him teleport to the back of a Caragor, and ride it, and I was like, oh, that'd be so awesome. Just like get you like 2 miles into the air, like however many.
Just riding a giant
Yeah,
eagle.
just like
I'm like a bird.
I'm free. So yeah, I'm saying 4 at what I played, 4.75, almost a 5. I mean, this is a complete game. This was really well done. It's in the vein, but I'll suck Batman's dick. I love the Batman games. I'm not so much into the Assassin's Creed, even though I should, because they are very much like Batman games. So you, as the person who is 100%ed it, let's hear yours.
I'm going to say cons. Very few cons. The only thing is it does get a little repetitive. Then the side missions, there's not really any side missions. There's a bunch of collectibles that don't give you anything. They don't unlock any abilities.
All the little story things. Like I had a mortar and pestle, and it told me a tiny story and just like stuff like that.
It's kind of cool if you're into the backstory stuff and all that culture, the made up culture. But it gives you very little experience points for finding those things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really worth it, I don't think. So on my second playthrough, I was skipping most of it. But other than that, like I can't remember a time when I beat a game and immediately started it over from scratch.
Oh, nice.
I loved this game, and I loved showing off for you guys how
you
good
did.
I am.
You were just like, if you had
Hey, everybody, come see how good I look.
I imagine
Seriously.
you wearing like peacock feathers while you're sitting. You're just like.
I'm like, it's just the cock of the walk,
Yeah,
just strutting my stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5 butt taps.
Nice, there you go. That's like you actually committed.
Yeah.
And that's what we like. So
Yeah.
I'm glad someone finally listened to me for once.
that's what that's what I say in my life
Don't
every
get used to it.
fucking
Yeah, I know.
day with you two.
Oh, we don't listen to you.
I've never heard you say that.
Yeah.
I say it in my head all the time.
What did he say?
Yeah, there
I
you
wasn't
go.
listening.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on next?
Next week, Trials.
Pointcast is Trials is the Pointcast.
We're doing-
Really incredibly fun game to play.
Dude, we should get some Mountain Dews.
Revolution.
Let's get some Mountain Dews for that.
Oh, that would be extreme.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna get a monster.
You get a monster. All right.
I'm gonna get some of that spicy Slim Jims.
I'm gonna get some Mountain Dew Red Alert
Holy shit.
Oh.
and a monster. I'm gonna mix them together. I'm gonna snort it.
I'm gonna dry it out. I'm gonna freeze it.
I'm gonna freeze dry it.
I'm
Powder
gonna,
it
buy, I'm gonna
up.
buy a wakeboard. I'm gonna do the whole show standing on a wakeboard.
No, I think we're doing Trials Evolution. Whatever's on the Xbox 360, what we played for our marathon.
Yeah, it was,
Yep.
I think it was Evolution.
Incredibly fun to play. Found out incredibly boring to watch.
It wasn't boring to watch when you're in the room.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like,
Me and him and Todd played it for like 4 hours, like 2 a.m. We're just like,
Yeah.
just like drunk and can't even focus anymore. And we're just like, oh,
Right.
yeah. So it was fun.
all right, so
Fuck
we
the
got
haters.
Trials coming up.
All right. Next week, Trials.
Yeah, Trials. So we are on. Who wants to start it off? Pointcast, Pocket Cast. No, we're on Pointcast.
Point-
Stitcher.
Stitcher,
Podcast
iTunes.
Addict. I actually paid for Podcast Addict. I like that app so much.
Isn't it such a good?
I actually spent the $3 to get the ads removed.
Really? I like that you can cast with it onto the TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Here's what we should have done every other time. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We have an RSS feed. We are on Pocket Cast.
Pocket
We are
Cast.
on Stitcher, iTunes. You can still donate to our Extra Life charity
Oh,
up
yeah.
until January.
Up until
if
the
you
end of the
want to.
year.
Even though we crushed what our donation should have been.
Let's crush it even more.
While nobody was watching, we have a YouTube channel, and we also have a Twitch feed, which Chester's actually taken on, and Ryan and I will pop into it. And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, get on Twitch.
Yeah, get on
Chester's
Twitch.
playing and chat with us.
Yeah.
Me and Dar get drunk and talk shit to Chester.
Subscribe to the channel. You'll get a little email that lets you know when I'm actually casting.
And that's like all he
Um,
ever does is play video games. So
That's what he
That's
does.
mostly what I do.
What
Yeah.
I do. What I do.
Um,
Sign my pity on a run.
So yeah, and I might go through the stuff that I actually
I
played.
wish
and
we could
highlight
Twitch
and save
like
some of
when
it.
I'm jerking off.
I think
'Cause
we
usually
should-
that's what I'm doing.
We'll
like-
talk about that later.
Anyway, for episode 35 of the Casual Cowards of Gaming, my name is Dirk.
I'm Chester.
I'm jacking off.
You're jacking off. I got it. I can't make the music go any louder.
Just